And Spud, just a question for you. During your 12-year career, how many times did you experience a win against the Blues?
Hello.
Oh, a couple of times, I would have thought.
5. Well, guess what? St Kilda won 16 out of their last 18 against Carlton for hard yakka. You happy with
Is that a little...
It's a clip on the way out, Spud. It's because you kept pestering me with that Rewald Jamison stat.
Mate, I come up with 10 inside 50s in a row, and the listeners at home would say, well, why wouldn't Ash Stewart bring a stat like that up? And then I said, how long is it between St Kilda goals? And you said the 18-minute mark of the third quarter. But then what you didn't do is say, well, okay, 12 minutes into the third quarter, 20 into the last, which is 32 minutes. 51 inside 50s to 41. Ash, is that right?
That's exactly right, Spud.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, mate. I've asked a question and you're laughing.
Spud, the condo off Twitter at Triple M Footy,
Yeah.
he wants you to give Ash a break because you've read what you said before on TV.
Well, it doesn't matter where I got it from. Mate.
Thank you very much for
The
that.
condo.
Yeah.
Hey, Condo,
What a top
go and stick your head up at Deadbears. I'll tell you what, boys. We don't need 2 special comps because I've shredded this. Even if I do say so myself, the whole game, I told Carlton to take the game on and then slow it down. But anyway, I'll tell you what, Ash, you've had a mare. I'm not sure who's doing the bad votes, but you definitely should be a nomination. But the Bon Airs will be pretty difficult because, look, I thought that Henderson going forward, did he end up kicking 3 goals or in the last quarter or 2, Ash?
Kick the 3.
How many?
Yeah, 3. It was 3. It was 3. Yeah, she's
I'll
lost
tell you
it.
what, Ash.
He's lost it to 2
You're dicing with death at the moment, mate.
2 has lost it.
It's
Have you been taking tough pills? Because, mate, you will end up in the middle of the ground if you keep this chortling up.
Oh, this is extraordinary on a Monday night.
But the hit-outs from McAvoy, and I'll try and straighten it up like I did yesterday.
I'm going to be honest here, Swatter. It's getting very tense in the box at the moment between 2 members. So we'll head
What
down
time
to
are
the
we
rooms.
off air?
Righto. Who caught your eye?
1 vote to the best Carlton player. I'd give it to Juddy. I thought he was one player in the second quarter that tried the lift. He was terrific. I give 2 votes. And this one's a tough one because you could give it to a couple, but I'm giving it to big boy McAvoy. But Nick Rewalt, as I said, I won't go back on the fact that when the game was there to be won, he stood up and led, and they all got around him and lifted. So Nick Rewalt, 3 votes for me.
Well, Baz, we all pack our bags.
Oh, Baz is doing
The
it.
rest of us, no.
We put our
Actually
favourite-
put his hand up for him, apparently.
I don't do it. No.
I'm just a little bit worried we may break new ground that a person that didn't actually play might get 1 or 2 votes for a bad
Surely.
performance tonight. But who didn't get it done?
The boys that didn't get the job done for mine now, you wouldn't have to go, well, you'd have to look up. You don't look down, you look up, because a couple of the big lads for the Blues didn't fire a shot. And Big Hambo, now, is he qualified? Has he played the 50?
He
has.
Yes, he has.
Yep.
Yeah,
62.
well, he's in there. And Matty Cruz is in there as well.
That's 2.
The Cruz. I think Warnock rucked okay, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And Cade Simpson for mine. Only 8 disposals, and the unfortunate part about it, most of them were uncontested.
Any
and
honourable
very quiet
mentions to
night.
anyone, Spud, before you walk out the
Well, as I said, playing-wise, they were the 3 players, but support staff, I thought the techos were absolutely outstanding. I thought you callers were great until I butted in a couple of times. Got excited on Walker's goal, Baz, I'm sorry, and Hendo. Hendo got me out of the seat. The doctors were great.
Thanks,
the
Bud. See you on the
were
weekend,
good.
mate.
And this little vertically challenged human being can go back to points cook knowing that he's had an absolute mare. How many times I've asked for stats and didn't get it tonight? I'll tell you what, you did a great job under duress, Ash. Ash, you just turned up and just expected to put the invoice in without any works whatsoever. You're lucky you're not in the votes.